Good evening. Can you hear me?
Good evening, Ji. We can hear you.
Thank you. Good evening and warm welcome.
Thank you.
Can I know your name?
It's Meenu this side.
Meenu. Okay. Because the display shows something else. No worries.
This is my son's name. I forgot to change it. I just
No
changed.
problems. No problem. So, good evening, Radha, Meenu. Good evening, Gargi, and warm welcome. Good evening, Neha.
Good evening, sir.
Thank you.
Good evening.
Thank you. Good evening, Sri Hari Devi. So we will wait for 5 minutes for rest of the participants to join. Meanwhile, you're free to unmute and share about yourself, or you can use the chat box as well, whatever is comfortable to you.
Okay, should I be going ahead?
Yeah, please, anyone.
Yes. So hi everyone, this is Gargi here, and yeah, I've been in the classes before, taken by sir, and like I'm here to learn more. I'm glad to be connected with this in this platform, and so thank you for sharing your esteemed knowledge in here and making us more more aware of ourselves and our minds. Thanks.
Thank you very much, Gargi. Valuable. Appreciate your words, and thank you for joining in and giving us your valuable time.
Thanks.
So, good evening, Geeta, Archana. Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
You're Hemant, right? So we can't see your name. Akarsha Karora.
This is not Akarsha Arora, this is R.K. Arora basically. Actually, I'm using my son's
No
laptop.
problems. No problems. Okay.
I'll change my name in this.
No problems. So thank you and warm welcome. Thank you for joining in. So I trust some of you must have attended yesterday's session on meditation. So how do you feel during the program if and after the session was over? Because during meditation you will feel the effect, but the effect of the meditation would eventually come to you. So it is not that the entire benefit would be felt immediately. There will be a lot of benefits which would follow from there onwards.
Sir, I had a problem of disturbed sleep for past few days.
Right.
Yesterday I had a good sleep. I can't say it was very sound, but it was good.
Right. So it was better than what it was before, right?
Yes. Yes. For past
So
1 week, I
yeah.
had some disturbances, some stress was there. I had a bad sleep. But yesterday it was quite good. Thank you so much.
Welcome. So what we need to do is we need to keep on repeating these sessions, attending these sessions again and again every week. So I am planning to do this meditation free every week. So we will keep on rotating the timing so that it suits everyone. You can join our group and recommend what time is suitable for you, so that we will plan more sessions at that time.
Okay.
So every week when you come, so it's like every week we will build some negativity because of the n number of factors around us. So using this meditation, we can always clear this negative energy, and we can take this opportunity every week.
Good afternoon.
Good
Namaste.
afternoon. Namaste.
Yeah.
Yes.
My name is Sushma.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yesterday, my mother was sitting. She felt really
Yes.
relaxed. She has
Right.
a brain aneurysm. So,
Right.
these past 1.5 years, she has continued sensation of pulling the nerves.
Right.
And now, yesterday, she was telling that she felt really relaxed, and
Right.
she was after that she was very happy.
Right. Right.
She
So
had a
what?
very positive mindset.
Right. So what we need to do is we need to repeat these sessions, right?
Yeah.
So that she continues to feel positive, right? Because she will
Yes.
feel
Yes.
positive now, but after some
Huh.
time, again there will be some negativity which will build around her. So if
Yeah.
it is repeated at least once a week, and if you miss some time by chance 1 week, at least once in 2 weeks, then we will she will continue to feel better.
Yeah. I had another one doubt. I made my dad to sit, but he just got up. The problem is, like, we yesterday my sister spoke to you, I guess. She's a yoga teacher also.
Yeah,
And
Rashmi spoke
yeah,
to me.
Rashmi.
Yeah.
Like, we all kids are very talented, but the problem is the karma of our parents. Because of this. No, I don't want to. I couldn't tell in front of them
I
because
understand.
due to my dad's problem. He never took. He has a psychic attack also, so he just got up. He couldn't take that positive vibes. He never sits in such session or anything. But still, I made him to sit. He just got up and went. Sorry for that.
No
Really
problems.
sorry for that.
Absolutely. I understand. No worries. See, what
Yeah. See,
happens is there
and
are 2, 3 things, right? So one is that because he has been through a lot of negativity, so he will
huh,
not accept that positivity immediately. But if he
huh,
continues, see, if your mother comes and sits in the session, he
huh,
sits, see, there is a thought which has gone into his subconscious, right? So it will start working. It's like saying that I have planted a small seed today. It will take some time to grow, right?
huh,
Depending on what seed it is, right? So
huh,
when he sits there, so slowly and steadily, that seed will get planted in his mind, and you
huh,
will see the effect later on. You will not see the effect immediately. So if you remember, when I asked you during the session, you said, yeah, she said, your sister Rashmi said that she is feeling slightly better. So that is one thing. The second thing is that, see, whatever has happened. We cannot change that. Right? So what can we do from now? So it is like saying that using certain techniques, we can still uh, we can still protect ourselves and move forward. It's like saying that, okay, it's like saying that it's raining outside, right? So if you go out, you will get wet. But if you wear a raincoat, right, or if you are using an umbrella, see, you cannot stop the rain, but still you will less wet. You will be more fresh, more comfortable, right? So with these techniques, you can make your mind positive, right? And when your mind is positive and you go out with a positive attitude, things outside will not change, but you will give your 100%, and that can bring about the change. I'm sure I got my point through. Right? See, what has happened till yesterday, I cannot change. Okay. Right now I'm standing here. Whatever I did till 4, 5, 4, 10, I cannot change that. But I can choose from now how I react to the future. If I go with the negativity, I'm going to get more negativity. If I am going with positivity, I will get more positivity. So you should come and attend those sessions, meditation sessions regularly, so that that negativity goes
Uh,
away.
yes, I wanted to sit, but we have a hotel.
and we all work together. So if somebody has to attend something, somebody has to sacrifice. So I
I
made my
understand.
parents to sit, and I went, and I
Right,
made my sister to sit and guide them.
right,
So she knows about meditation, and she's just
right,
busy with her exams now.
right,
She would
right,
love to attend your class. She was
right,
appreciating
right,
you a lot yesterday.
right. So no worries. Let her exams get over. She can come and attend after exams. Now your
Yeah.
mom can sit through the sessions because she understood the benefit. Now she will
Yes,
not
yes,
have a
yes.
challenge. Now your
No,
father,
no,
you
no,
have to
no.
make your sit to your father. Once your
Yeah,
father starts sitting, he will also feel
huh,
good. See,
yeah,
I should be ready to give up negativity. If I am ready to give up negativity, then things will work with me. Right? It's like saying that I have fever, but if I am not ready to take medicine, very difficult to get rid of that fever. Right?
okay, okay. So now we are going to teach us, or we are going to discuss the thing.
I'm going to, okay, so we are already at 4:10. So what we are going to do now today is, yesterday we experienced meditation session. My request is there is some problem with the audio. Yeah, if you could keep yourself mute, it will be great. Yeah, now it's better. Okay. So we will start the session. So good evening and warm welcome to each and every one of you. I appreciate that Saturday afternoon you could be doing anything and everything, but you chose to join this session, shows your commitment towards it. More than 100 people actually registered for this session today, and there are 11. So you can see that 90 people didn't actually choose to attend the session. So you are the privileged one to be here. And I really thank you for coming here and investing your 90 minutes. And I am sure it will be slightly more than 90. And I promise you that I will make these 90 minutes of yours worthwhile. These are the sessions, type of sessions I do regularly, because attending such sessions only once is not going to benefit you. If you attend these sessions regularly and repeatedly, these sessions will help you kind of re-imprint your subconscious mind. So idea about this program is to understand what is subconscious mind and how it works. There are a lot of misconceptions which are taught by others, right? And these misconceptions actually lead us to further negativity. I was doing a session for a Indian lady who is in Australia. So a doctor, psychiatrist told her that she had schizophrenia, right? Just because she had, doctor said she had schizophrenia, right? Psychiatrist, she locked herself in the room for 5 years, right? So this wrong information can actually kind of damage our lives, can do more harm than good. So the idea is to understand what is our conscious mind, subconscious mind, how it works in an authentic scientific way, and how we can use the power of our subconscious mind to first remove negativity and then create positivity in ourselves and fulfill our dreams and goals. So it goes by removing negativity, increasing positivity, and achieving whatever we want in our lives. So the today's session is use power of subconscious mind with NLP and attract positivity, health, wealth, happiness, and success. So this session is brought to you by Apollo Leadership Training and Consulting. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to, in next 5 minutes, I will take very little time. In 5 minutes, I will tell you about Apollo Leadership, about me and what kind of work we do. Then we will get into this session. I will explain what is conscious mind, subconscious mind, how it works. And then we will, I will tell you about the upcoming program. And then there are two courses which we have designed, which will help you remove negativity, increase positivity, and win in life. So apart from these meditation sessions, which I'm going to do free for you, there are other techniques which we can use it in group and one-to-one. So I will share about that. So let's start. So Apollo Leadership Training and Consulting, we provide customized training interventions for the corporate, NGOs, and educational institutes. We have specifically designed a leadership development program in which we cover 16 skills. Now, what are these 16 leadership skills? These skills are identified by Harvard Business School in their one of their research, which they have found mandatory for all the leaders and managers across industry, across globe. So very vital 16 skills. These 16 skills we cover in this leadership development program. Then managerial excellence program, achievement orientation, team building, teamwork. There are many programs which we do. These are some of them: personal effectiveness, time management, and so on. Also, we do one-to-one coaching and counseling. I must have done more than 500 one-to-one coaching and counseling sessions. And then we also do NLP certification course. These are for practitioners who want to learn NLP and use it in their training, coaching, counseling, therapy, mental healing, and so on. And the impact of NLP we have already experienced yesterday during our meditation course. Apart from this, we have done more than 100 plus free sessions on Zoom for the benefit of the society and the community. In NLP, we have done programs like meditation, powerful meditation. We saw yesterday, practice mindfulness, success through positive mental attitude. I have done live demonstrations of hypnosis also using Zoom. In fact, I should not say that I was the first, but I can definitely say that I was the first few who started using NLP and hypnosis online. Then on personal development, we did programs like how to turn our dreams into reality, self-confidence, superpower to success. So how to build that self-confidence. Then managing emotions using NLP, uh, improving communication using NLP, power of habits, and building right mindset required for being successful in life. In leadership, we did 3 programs. One more I'm going to launch. These programs are personality type, communication, leadership maps, and conflict management and leadership. And some unique programs. Don't miss my next week's session. It is about emotional wellness. We will talk about how in the modern world, people are suffering from stress, negativity, anxiety, and depression. It is based on books which I have read and which have been written and authenticated uh, by kind of researchers across the globe. Love languages, law of karma are some of the programs. So we also kind of manage the entire learning cycle, learning consultancy, starting from training need analysis to build kind of evaluating and compiling the training. We also do pre and post workshop assessments if required by the corporates, and we also help them build internal trainers by doing the train the trainer programs and help the internal trainers understand how to design the content. My name is Sanjay Goel. This is about me on the screen. You can type Sanjay B. Goel on Google. You will get my profiles on LinkedIn and Facebook, and you will also find my profile on Apollo Leadership page. On LinkedIn, I have got more than 20,000 contacts, so you can immediately send me a request and get connected with me on LinkedIn and Facebook also, so that you receive updates about the upcoming programs. I was associated with a company uh, formed by Dr. Stephen Covey. Stephen Covey is very famous. He has been considered as top 20 influential person across the globe, people across the globe all times. So he's sitting there with greats like Mahatma Gandhi, Mother Teresa. His book, 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, is the largest selling book across the globe. And we used to deliver training programs on 7 Habits, which is the world's largest selling training program. Also, I was associated with Dr. Paul Hersey's Center of Leadership Studies, where we delivered situational leadership program, which is the oldest and most used leadership model across the globe. Very famous, it was invented or discovered in 1960. We also have our Facebook group, WhatsApp group, Telegram group, and LinkedIn group. So based on your comfort, what you use, you can join one of these social medias and stay connected. But don't, and remember to add me in your LinkedIn and Facebook contacts so that you receive the updates directly. And then counseling, I will tell you about this counseling in the end, right, to save time. But I have worked with people in removing painful past memories, psychosomatic diseases, stress, overthinking, fears, sleep disorder. So most of us, I am sure that at least 1 out of 7 suffers from sleep disorder. So I help people remove that sleep disorder and people are able to sleep peacefully. You people who are unable to sleep can understand how important sleep is for our body and mind. Then in coaching, I have helped people find purpose of their lives, how to be creative, find solutions, create opportunities for themselves, and fulfill their dreams and goals, achieve success, that is wealth, fame, happiness, and also they improve communication. Improving communication has 3 parts: communicating with self, communicating with others, and communicating with environment. So like yesterday, Rashmi was saying that I am uh, 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 I am yoga instructor who have just started. So I said, change your language about yourself. So say that I am now a yoga practitioner who is teaching yoga to others. So how you communicate to yourself can create the difference between your confidence, which you have, and you can attract health, wealth, money, happiness, and success. So this is what we are going to cover in next 90 minutes. Remember that we are connected on Zoom, right? And this is connected through the internet. So what can happen is probably uh, it has happened twice that I have been logged out in the session due to network issue. So please bear with me. I will join again. So wait for some time. If you lose my audio or if you are not able to see my screen, you can immediately stop me there. I will repeat it for you and I will check my system so that you are able to hear and see my slides clearly. So last time I am checking with you if you are able to hear me clearly and my slides. You can unmute anytime and also you can use the chat box. So what is NLP? I am going to tell you this time. So thank you, Radha. She also shared that she had a sound sleep last night. Right. So that was the impact of meditation, and this you will feel impact more as the time goes by. But you have to keep on repeating this process. That's important. Okay. So I assume that you are able to hear me clearly. If you are able to hear me clearly and see my slides, because they are equally important, you can write yes on the chat box or you can unmute and tell me. I will wait for your response. So Neha says yes, thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Rajendra. Okay. So in 90 minutes, we are going to understand how mind works, what is subconscious mind, how it works, how we can utilize the powers of subconscious mind, understand what is NLP and hypnosis, and then I'm going to share about the upcoming certification program. Right. So I am telling you that it is not necessary that you have to enroll in the paid sessions to attend my free session. So even if you don't want to attend uh, paid sessions, you are not ready for it, I don't mind. You can continue to join our free sessions and also share it with your friends and colleagues so that they also come to the sessions and they also benefit from these free sessions. Okay. So if our mind has to be represented with as a circle, this is how the mind would look. So you have to listen to me very carefully to understand how our conscious mind and subconscious mind works. So our mind can be divided into 2 parts, that is conscious mind and unconscious mind, right? So here I would like to clarify that unconscious mind and subconscious mind both are same, right? So we can use the word interchangeably. Unconscious mind or subconscious mind means one in the same. Okay. Now this is how it will look. Now you will see that conscious mind is comparatively very small to unconscious mind, right? So it is not a mistake. It is actually like that. Conscious mind is only 10% of our mind, whereas unconscious mind is 90%, very huge. Now, what does unconscious mind do? It acts like a storage device. So when we use our computers, right, you make a document and then you store that document in the hard disk, in the storage device for future reference, right? So that is how our mind also works. Conscious mind will process the information and store it in the unconscious mind, so that when we come across the same thing again, we can use the information from our storage device, right? Now, what does the conscious mind do? Conscious mind does logical thinking, reasoning, it takes decisions. So like right now you're listening to me, right? And while you are listening to me, your mind is kind of analyzing the information which I am throwing at you. So this is what is done by conscious mind. We take decisions consciously, right? That I need to do this in this situation, do that in this situation. Now you have consciously decided that I will attend this session and understand more about subconscious mind. So this is what you're doing right now. So this decision has been taken by our conscious mind. Now, what does unconscious mind? Apart from storing this information, the unconscious mind is creative, imaginative, emotional, and intuitive. So all the intuitions which we get, gut feeling which we call, comes from our unconscious mind. Our mind is emotional, imaginative, and creative. Unconscious mind is creative, imaginative, and emotional. It stores emotions. Now, how do we know that our unconscious mind is creative and imaginative? Okay. So for that, what you will have to do is you will have to close your eyes for a couple of seconds. Right. So close your eyes for a couple of seconds and think about an elephant. Think about a monkey sitting on an elephant eating an apple. So happy elephant, happy monkey eating an apple, and imagine the color of the elephant to be pink. You can see that the elephant is changing into pink color. Now you can open your eyes and tell me what did you see. You can use the chat box or you can unmute and tell me. So when I said, yeah, please.
I saw a elephant becoming like a cartoon elephant.
Right. So you saw an elephant like a cartoon. So, and you also saw a monkey eating an apple,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. I saw it. And monkey first it was eating making faces, and later on when you said it is happy, both are happy, so both were happy. Elephant was giving apple to the monkey happily, and
Right.
later on
So,
it
yeah,
turned pink.
right. So see how our unconscious mind is creative. So it can create for ourselves. Very unlikely that we would have seen a monkey eating an apple, over that sitting on an elephant, right? Over that color of the elephant to be pink. But all these our mind was able to create. Which part of our mind? Our unconscious mind, right? So when we talk about skills and state of mind, so how is this different? When we talk about skills and state of mind, skills come from our conscious mind. State of mind comes from our unconscious mind. So one small example, when we talk about skills, it's like driving a car, right? State of mind, when you are happy and you are driving a car, right? Your skills will be at the optimum. You will be at the best while you're driving the car. However, God forbid, if you come to know that one of your loved ones has met an accident, he's in the hospital, and now you're driving to see your friend, will your mind be that stable to give 100% performance? Yes or no? What do you
No.
think? Obviously
No.
no, thank you. Yeah, obviously no, thank you, because you will be disturbed, and that is what we call state of mind. So skills are there, but your state of mind is not at optimum. So the state of mind comes from our unconscious. So like Sushma said in the beginning, that we both sisters are talented. However, we are not able to succeed because of this state of mind. because of the state of mind. They are not able to give their 100%. If you have seen movie Super 30, if you remember Super 30, where Ritik Roshan, a teacher, Anand, teaches students who are poor and prepare them for competitive exams. Remember? Have you seen it? Yes, sir. Yeah. So if you remember, the students, when they sit in the exam, right, to compete with the other students who are well off, who come from financially sound background, they are not able to write, even though they know, they don't write the answers, right? They score less marks than the uh, financially sound students, right? Now, why? Because even though they knew the answers, in their mind, they were imagining that when they go to the college, what will happen? So Ritik Roshan tells them, you close your eyes and see what is happening. So they say, okay, I'm going to the college, but I am seeing that my clothes are really dirty. They are not in line with what they are wearing. I'm not able to communicate with them in English. So somebody is coming and offering them nuts. So he's saying he doesn't know what to do, whether to take it or not take it. Then some didn't like it, so they tell them, go in the back seat, this is my seat, and so on. So they don't see them fitting in that structure that time. Yeah, almond nuts is what he was offering. So they don't see themselves fitting in that environment, because of which they were not giving 100%. So that was a beautiful example. Apart from this, what does our unconscious do? It works 24/7. So even when you are sleeping, your unconscious mind is working. So yesterday during meditation, when I gave you suggestions and your unconscious has accepted it, even while you are sleeping, your unconscious is working on those suggestions which uh, you got it during the session. Unconscious mind does multitasking. So what are these multitasking? Right now I am breathing, my circulation is happening in my body, right? Digestion system is on. So all these are automatic this is all automatic responses and movements which are happening in my body, and all these are happening simultaneously, controlled by my mind. Automatic movements, like if this is hot and I catch it by mistake, okay, and then I will drop this even before I know it is hot. ये garam hai, this is hot, I will come to know later, but first thing is that I will drop it. So this automatic response, fear, habits are controlled by our unconscious mind, our thinking pattern. So we generally say, when we talk about others, right, कि ये आदमी तो ऐसे ही सोचता है, this person is always thinking in this pattern, in this way. So this thinking pattern also comes from our unconscious mind. So remember, we are live on YouTube, so keep yourself off. Okay, in fact, 96% of whatever we do every day, or whatever we do in our lives, 96% of whatever we do is actually controlled by our unconscious mind. Isn't it huge? Because our unconscious mind is also very huge. So we have to understand how our unconscious mind works if we want to be successful in our lives, if we want to be happy in our lives, if we want to achieve our dreams and goals. It is important to understand the powers of our unconscious mind and how it works. That is why this session becomes so important. Now there are two qualities which we have to remember, which we can use it to reprogram our unconscious mind. Beautiful qualities of our unconscious mind. One is, our unconscious mind does not differentiate between positive and negative suggestions, right? For example, if I tell myself, I will not have junk food from today, what will come to my mind first?
Once we eat
Junk food.
junk food,
So-
only we feel like it.
Junk food
Right,
will
so we
come
will
in
see.
the mind.
Yeah, so thank you. So what are these junk foods? What comes to your mind? What will come to mind?
Potato chips.
Maggie and
Can I try
pasta
for a
and
last
things like
time?
these.
So
Burger and
Maggie,
all.
burger, pizza,
Yeah. Pizza.
samosa
Yeah.
pav, vada pav, all these things will come to our mind, right? Pani
Yes.
puri, all street foods will come to our mind. So what you like, that will come to your mind. So instead of telling ourselves, I will not have junk food from today, what should I tell myself?
I'll have.
Eat only healthy,
I
healthy
will
food.
eat healthy food. Thank you very much. So
Yeah.
Sushma, thank you very much for that. Yeah. So I will have healthy food. So that is where we have to give positive suggestions. That's where the positivity comes from. So whenever we give suggestions to ourselves, talk to ourselves, we have to be positive about whatever we are saying. Okay. The second thing is that unconscious mind cannot differentiate between reality and imagination. So we spoke about our unconscious mind storing emotions. So there is an example. Uh, it's like movies. When we go for movies, right? So we see some movies which are really, really emotional. We actually become sad while watching those movies. Sometimes we feel like crying also, and many of us actually start crying in the uh, auditorium or the theater, yeah, or movie theater. Now, what happens? Even though we know that whatever is happening in the movie is not real, probably it happened in the past, still we feel emotional. Why is it so? Because because the emotions which we experience while watching the movie, they trigger something in us. Those emotions trigger something in us, because of which those emotions start flowing. Now, once emotion starts flowing, it's the unconscious mind is so large that it will control our logic. So we can't think at that time logically. So we can't tell ourselves that time that okay, this is just a movie and this happened in the past, or probably this is all imaginary. Don't worry, Shah Rukh Khan is still alive, so is Aishwarya Rai. So we will not think logically at that time, because our logic has gone for a toss, because our unconscious mind, which stores emotions, is so huge that it has overpowered our conscious mind. That is why we say that whenever we are in an emotional state, for example, if we are very angry, we should not respond to our emails. Don't take decisions. Take decisions after your anger settles down, after you logic start thinking logically. When you're too happy, don't take decisions, right? You will distribute everything what you have, right? So people will come and ask you for loans and you will just give away because you are so happy. So emotional state, when you settle down, then you take decisions. So our unconscious mind cannot differentiate between reality and imagination. We saw the example in movies, right? So movies we get emotional. So we understood two qualities. One is unconscious mind cannot differentiate between positive and negative suggestion. Second is unconscious mind cannot differentiate between reality and imagination. Okay. Now, how does our mind in combination works? We receive information from our senses. This information goes to our conscious mind. Conscious mind, as usual, filter it, process it, analyze it, and then store it in our unconscious mind after taking a decision for future reference. Right. And once it gets stored in our unconscious mind, this information will remain there. Whenever we come across similar information, our mind will go first automatically in our unconscious mind and find if there is something similar stored in our mind, so that it can use it for future reference. Right. For example, this is my favorite example and explains the idea very clearly. So I use it most of the time. So what do you see in this picture? You can use the chat box or you can unmute and tell me as well.
A triangle or a kiwi,
So thank you very much. You can see a triangle and a kiwi. Now,
and even a square.
how do,
Yeah.
even as okay. So how do you know this is kiwi? These are the slices of kiwi.
Because of the seeds.
Because of the seeds. So
Yeah,
because of
because
this
of the
image
seeds.
of the, yeah, because when we had the kiwi last, this is how it looked, right? So now our unconscious mind, our conscious mind does not have to kind of analyze it. When we ate it for the first time, probably when we were a child or when we were teenager, we asked our parents or our friends when we were eating, "Ki ye kya hai? What is this?" And they told us that this is kiwi, probably this is a Chinese fruit, and so on. So we remember now. Every time we see kiwi, now we don't have to ask anybody what is this now, because the information is stored in our unconscious mind. Now we also see a triangle. When we remember kiwi, when we see kiwi, we also remember the taste, how it tastes, its texture, how it felt when we ate it, right? So this entire information is stored in our unconscious mind. If I happen to give you a kiwi slice now, and it doesn't give you a feel of what you felt when you ate the kiwi last, you will immediately say, "Nee, nee, ye kiwi nahi hai. This is not kiwi," right? So that information is now ruling you. Information is in form of picture also, taste also, and feeling also, right? Now you also see a triangle. Now the question is a triangle really there? वहाँ actually a triangle है क्या? Have I really drawn a triangle?
No.
Obviously no. Then why are we seeing that triangle?
Because
It is
of the
because
pieces.
it is because pieces are aligned. But still, why are we able to see that triangle? It is because as a child, so far we have seen triangle n number of times, and it is stored in our unconscious mind that this figure looks like a triangle. As soon as we see this picture, our mind automatically goes in our unconscious mind and looks for the information which is similar to it. So kiwi to mil gaya. What is the rest? So the image which comes closest to this is a triangle. So our unconscious mind has picked a triangle and you are seeing it. If a person has not seen kiwi before, he will not be able to recognize it, right? Similarly, if a person has not seen a triangle before, he will not be able to see a triangle. So if you ask a child, kid who has not seen a triangle so far, कि ये क्या है? वो बोलेगा नहीं है इधर कुछ भी. Nothing is there. Unless you draw a triangle and show it to the kid that, see, this is how triangle looks like. Now can you see the triangle? Then the child will say, yeah, now I can see. Right. It is because of the past memory that we are able to see, recognize this kiwi and triangle. So every time our conscious mind receives information, it will automatically go in our unconscious mind and find information. Right. This is automatic. We have no control. Okay. So this we have to remember. Right. Now, when we talk about positive and negative emotions, can you give me some examples of negative emotions? You can use the chat box, you can unmute and tell me. Right. So what do you think are the examples of negative emotions?
Fear, anger,
So fear,
hatred,
anger, hatred, resentment. Okay, thank you very
And
much. You're right.
anxious, being anxious.
Anxious, so anxiety is a negative emotion, and
Hate.
hate is
Jealousy,
a negative emotion. Sorry,
jealousy,
jealousy is a negative emotion. Thank you very much. So if you look at these emotions, so I have picked some of them here: anger, emptiness, frustration, fear, guilt, loneliness, shame. All these are negative emotions, right? Now look at these emotions carefully and tell me whether these emotions are really negative. What do you think? So I have listed some of them. So this is not the, these are few of them. There are feelings are many. They are in thousands. So tell me, are these emotions really negative? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Okay. Any other option? Any other thoughts? So I got one yes. Are these emotions really negative? Think about it. Yes or no?
No, maybe they guide to something like to do us, they instigate action. Like if you are feeling angry, you must be thinking about like how a growth can be taken
Right.
out of it.
So yeah. So Gargi, thank you very much. You're right there. So if you look at these emotions carefully, they are actually not negative emotions. Right? I will give you one example. For example, shame. If you say shame is a negative emotion, right? Now, if I didn't have shame, right? So what would have happened? I would have been standing in front of you without any clothes. Fear is a negative emotion. But because of this fear, we are careful while we are crossing the road, while we are driving our two-wheelers or four-wheelers, or we are taking decisions cautiously. It makes us cautious. If you don't fear, तो मुझे डर नहीं लगता है ना, and then I will go on the 5th floor and I will jump because I have no fear and I will die. I will cross the road without even worrying about cars hitting me, and I will meet an accident and I will end my life. Guilt tells me that okay, I did something wrong, and guilt prevents me from doing it again. It's like saying that, see, it's like saying that why do we get fever? Why do we get fever? Why do we get stomach upset? We have stomach upset. Why?
Because we ate something bad.
Yeah, because we ate something bad. Thank you very much. Cost me a stomach upset. अगर जो stomach upset नहीं होता, if my stomach had not been upset, what would have happened?
I would have eaten that thing repeatedly and
And what would
damaging
have
my whole
happened?
body.
And I would have damaged my whole body. So,
Yeah.
stomach upset is a positive thing that is happening to me because it is telling me that there is something wrong with what I ate. So, if you look at these negative emotions, they are not actually negative. They serve some purpose. They are necessary for our survival. Without these negative emotions, you cannot survive. You can ask me, you can mention any negative example of negative emotion, and I will tell you how it is important for your survival. You can
Anxious.
ask me, yeah, anxious. Okay, so anxious is a good emotion, right? Because when you want to do something, you are anxious. So that kind of builds a kind of motivation for you to do it, right? So I am anxious at 3:30 because my session is going to start. So anxious is eagerness. So it's like I'm waiting for my session, waiting for the session to start because training is my passion, right?
Okay, I had one question on anxious only. Now, like I've seen, I have attended any, if I have some guru or anybody, who's superior, and I go and ask or I be anxious, they don't like it, being anxious or
So yeah, right.
being very confident and ask the question, you're curious, anxious, curiosity.
So
Sometimes
curiosity is a
recently,
positive emotion. Yeah, humans survive because of curiosity, right?
yeah,
Because they are curious. They, yeah,
uh now
right.
you're anxious to know, like, suppose I'm anxious to know about myself, like now you are a healer and I ask you about anything and you don't like it, being an anxious, I'm just giving you an example. So why people take anxious as they don't like, they get irritated. I have seen that you are taking it in a positive way, but most of the people, they take it in a very negative manner. If
Right.
we are
Right.
anxious, they don't like it.
See, actually, I cannot comment on others, right? I can only comment on myself, right? So
Right.
I can only tell you one thing that, see, it's like it's like that if I am doing something, if I really like, right? Now I know that my sessions are going to remove negativity from you. It is going to make you feel positive. It is going to make you feel better. It is going to make you feel good, right? So I will never have a problem when you tell me or you will ask me about anything about the content which I am covering, right? You ask me anything anytime during this session and I will answer your question. Right? But if I don't like what I am doing, right, or I'm not happy with what I am doing, what will happen? You ask me something, I will get irritated. You ask me something which is difficult to answer, I will get more irritated. If you ask me something I cannot solve, I will get more irritated, right? So it can depend on the mentality of the other person. See, what is a guru, right? How do we understand that, define that? So there is a huge thing. See, we have to remember that my idea of sharing this is, first of all, if you feel shame or guilt or fear, what happens when we feel guilt, fear, shame, regret, sadness, jealousy, or loneliness? We start immediately labeling, yeah, I'm going through negative emotions and there is something wrong in me. What we have to understand that these are not negative emotions. These are giving you a signal that there is something wrong in the way you are living your life. Right. So if you are feeling shame, now why are you feeling ashamed? What is the reason? Right. So probably something has happened with you. Now, how are
Because
you
it is
responsible? Sorry.
sorry, I was saying is you can be feeling ashamed because you have less confidence. Maybe you
No,
will
you
have to
have less
work on your
confidence, probably.
confidence.
Now, why do you have less confidence? Why you're
Ah,
feeling ashamed? So if you're feeling ashamed for something which you had control on and you did, right, and you can't mend it, okay, I would still say that there is no point. You can go back and try to think, okay, whatever has happened. It is gone. See, the philosophy is abhi tak jo hua so hua. Right. From now onwards, what else I can do? So I am feeling guilty. I have done something. Okay. So how do I get rid of that guilt? How, first thing is that I will not do it again. Second thing is, how can I get rid of that guilt? If I'm feeling lonely, how can I get rid of loneliness? How can I get rid of loneliness? अकेलेपन किसे मैं कैसे छुटकारा पा सकता हूँ?
By diverting our mind, by
By
diverting
diverting.
the thing,
So that doesn't solve loneliness. How does the loneliness get solved?
of being replacing the things.
By what?
You
So
know,
loneliness simple is go out and make friends, talk to people.
yeah, by talk to people, or
And do you think
if
is it in today's world it is difficult to talk to people? It is in fact very
no,
easy.
easy.
Yeah, because you can go on Facebook, you can go on WhatsApp, you have a lot of friends, you can always make friends. Socializing is not so difficult like it was there 50 years before, right? So there are ways to get rid of loneliness. If you're feeling jealous, what should we do? Right? What can we do? So there is a girl, she is thin, you are overweight, and you're feeling jealous. What can you do?
Accept the
work,
whatever way you are.
no, maybe work upon oneself.
So you can work upon yourself. You can find the reason why you are overweight. Work on that, and you will become slim. So jealousy can become a positive emotion for you. You felt jealous. That is why. That is why now you can work on your body. Right. Mahatma Gandhi was thrown out of a train because he had a first class ticket, but he was not allowed to travel in first class. He said, "You are a second class citizen." That created a frustration, anger. He used that frustration and anger, right, to liberate and to get the humans get rid of this uh, discrimination on the basis of color. Apartheid is what they call it, right? If I have pronounced it right. So how can we channelize these negative emotions into positive? I'm feeling guilty about something. So what can I do? Right. So how can I mend that? So there are many ways we can do that. There are always ways to kind of manage these negative emotions. You're feeling sad. So it is a signal that something is wrong in your life. You need to repair it. You need to mend it. You need to do right. And you can always, humans always have a choice. 7 habits. Stephen Covey says human beings have 4 powers because of which he has freedom to choose: self-awareness, imagination, conscience, and independent will. Right. So only human beings have the power to choose. Or you can say that human beings have that extraordinary power to choose in different situations. Right. You should read books like Man's Search for Meaning. Man's Search for Meaning. It's a beautiful book written by a psychiatrist. His name was Viktor Frankl. He was a Jew and he was thrown into that Jewish prison during the Hitler time, and how he survived this entire ordeal, and he has written a book on that. So negative emotions and positive emotions when we talk about. Now, why these negative emotions become difficult to handle, right? When negative is also important, positive is also important, then why these negative emotions become negative, right? Why do we call that negative? Now, it is because once you get into negative emotions, negative emotions, okay, it's like a spiral which takes you deeper and deeper, right? For example, okay, so okay, so I will give you that example before. So to talk about, so we just spoke about a slim girl and the girl who is slightly overweight, and then uh, we spoke about jealousy, right? Now, why are you overweight, right? So NLP and the principles of NLP, they say that every behavior has a positive intention. For example, like when we talk about negative things, so guilt has a purpose, fear has a purpose, shame has a purpose. Similarly, being overweight has a purpose for a man or a woman, right? Suppose a man or a woman is an overweight or slightly overweight. What happens? What how that can serve a purpose to that person? You can share your thoughts how that negative emotion can serve a purpose.
What's your question? I didn't understand.
See, a woman or a man is overweight, right? So now
Okay.
being overweight is not easy. You have to eat a lot, right? You just can't gain weight just like that. It is not easy, right? So how does this being overweight benefits a person?
See, always overweight doesn't come by eating lot of things. It is sometimes just because of the metabolism rate also. So
Right,
you
I
can't
agree.
say,
I agree.
yeah.
So when your
So
metabolism is low, you will naturally eat less, right?
yeah.
Right. So again,
So
you are
how
getting, yeah. So why are you overeating? And because of which you are now overweight.
it
The
was
reason for
like
overweight can be anything, but
yeah.
being overweight is not easy, right? But still you continue to be overweight. Why? Why do you continue in that state?
Habit.
So
Maybe
habit,
because one likes eating, likes food.
okay, what else? So
See,
I remember,
it is just because sometimes whole of my life I've been overweight. Okay, I was like because of my thyroid and PCOD. This I was a gym trainer, but I was never fit. I was fit, but it took lots of sacrifice that I have to be
yeah,
in
I
one
think
apple
I
or
think
two
yeah.
apples.
So we have to understand that
Huh.
overweight is not. See, there is slim and there is some moderate weight and there is overweight,
Huh. Okay, okay.
right? So why?
Because people enjoy food, it
No,
gives
I
pleasure.
understood that. Remove that. What else could be the reason? So
So
understood. Remove.
some medical conditions due to
Remove that. What else?
Because I don't want to be underweight, like maybe
How
slim,
does it
or
benefit?
how does it benefit? I
Think
get
about it.
lazy, I can slog around,
You are
I
lazy.
can,
So what
yeah, I
happens?
can have a comfortable
What
life.
happens when? Yeah. So when you are overweight, people look at you. So people have lesser expectation with, because they will think that you are lazy, right? That is one thing. Uh, uh, I came across a case where the girl wanted to lose weight but she couldn't because she she was under stress, and she had a habit of dealing with dealing that stress by what? By
Eating.
eating. By
Yeah.
eating. So she was eating more because she was under stress. So stress रहेगा तो क्या करेगा आदमी? So She eats. So she will eat chips, she will eat this, she will eat that, and then she's gaining weight. Now, if she goes to a dietitian and she says, okay, do this, stop eating this, and start doing this, and you will start losing weight. She can't, because unless she knows how to deal with that stress, she will not be able to reduce her weight. So overeating is serving her a purpose. Because of overweight is serving her some purpose, right? I came across a case I was reading. So this is not my personal experience, but yeah, I was reading in that. So there was a research which was done uh, on people who came to dietitians, and then uh, they lost weight, and then what happened. So the research was about that. So they saw, what they analyzed was, people came, they worked with them, they were able to lose weight, but as they were losing weight, they stopped coming. Why? If you start, so there was a lady who started losing weight, and then she started looking young, slim, attractive, and then one of her colleague proposed her, and she didn't like that. So again she started gaining weight, right? So here, being overweight was a way of kind of avoiding men's eye, right? Their intentions. So that is what the intention is. See, we have to remember that our subconscious mind is creative and imaginative, right? So it is not logical. Logical is conscious mind. So this deeper subconscious level, something is serving a positive intention. That is why that person is overweight. So we say that every behavior has a positive intention. So if somebody wants to lose weight, first we have to understand what is the positive intention behind it, replace it with some other behavior, and then the person will start losing weight and remain uh, slim. Similarly, a person is drinking, smoking. Drinking alcohol, not water. Smoking. All this serves a positive intention. It serves in a way. Otherwise, the person will not do it. So it serves. Now, how does smoking can help a person? See, the smoke packet of cigarette has in big letters now written that smoking causes cancer. It has been proved. Then there is a person who had got cancer, and it looks so ugly that it can dissuade anybody from smoking. I was a smoker for 18 years, right? So how? So what is that intent? What is the positive intention behind smoking at the deeper subconscious level?
They feel them. It makes them feel mature.
Thank you very much. So one is that it looks cool. They want to show that they are cool, right? It's a style, it's a fashion, it's a macho thing. What else? I nowadays see many girls also smoking, and I wonder how they will give this smoking when they realize that it's not really good for health. How will they give up? It's very tough to kind of quit smoking. What positive? You are lonely. You are unable to make friends. So you're standing there. You're in a party, right? And you don't know how to interact with people. So you take a cigarette and you smoke. 10-15 मिनट उसमें चले गए. Then you smoke again after 15 minutes. So 10-15 मिनट चले गए. ऐसे 1-2 घंटे चले गए. So it is basically beating your loneliness. It is keeping you engaged. It is helping you make friends. I am a smoker. You are a smoker. I will offer you a cigarette. You take that cigarette, and then we start talking. So I don't know how to socialize. So smoking as a habit is helping me socialize. Now, when we talk about positive emotions and negative emotions, right? We are programmed to think 4 times negative than positive because it is important for our survival. Now, when we talk about our unconscious mind, our whole body is kind of a memory bank. So our whole nervous system, you can say, is our subconscious mind, because our subconscious mind controls everything. Our internal body organs and their movements are controlled by our unconscious mind. So entire nervous system is also controlled by our unconscious mind. and it is a whole memory bank. So you can read number of books, and it has been proven that our whole body is a memory bank, right? It happens with people who get organ transplantation, right? So there was a lady, I think she got a heart transplantation. I think that was something in US. I don't remember the whole incident. But the interesting part was, after having that heart transplantation, that lady developed a taste for chicken and beer, which she never used to have before. And when they further investigated, they found that the uh, heart was taken from a boy who was just 19 years old, loved chicken and beer. He met an unfortunate accident, and before he actually was completely dead, his heart was kind of removed and transplanted into that lady's body. So there are n number of cases which have proved that memory is not just in our head; it is in our whole body. Now, these entire negative emotions can be stored in any part of our body. Yesterday, when I was doing this session, you must have seen many people there, right? I see many people where when I take them into deeper subconscious relaxation state, you will see them scratching their body here, there. You can see all discomfort coming in front of the camera. Why this discomfort? Because all these negative emotions are stored all over the body. And when we are doing this cleaning, this negative energy is going out of the body. So negative emotions are important for our lives. But if these negative emotions stop us from living a healthy life, right? I become overcautious. I am ashamed of things which I am not supposed to, right? I am jealous of everything and anything. I am seeing a social media page. My friend is happy with her husband, children, enjoying in Canada, and I'm feeling jealous. And I'm not doing anything about it, just creeping. अरे यार वो तो वहां चले गए, मैं तो घर से भी बाहर नहीं. So all these negative emotions are going to get stored in your body. The more you think negative, the more these negative emotions are going to get stored in your body, and they're going to stop you from leading a happy life. Limiting beliefs, right? You will have a lot of limiting beliefs. I have a lot of limiting beliefs about my abilities and potential. I failed. I failed. I tried. I failed. I tried. I failed. I failed 2, 3 times. What I told myself, I am not good at it. I gave up. That failure is still there in my heart. That pain is still there somewhere in my mind, in my body. Next time, if I try to do something, that voice, that critical voice will tell me, don't do it again. You will suffer. You will fail. Consequence will be very bad for you. Remember the last time. Now that voice is actually protecting you, but it is also stopping you from doing something extraordinary, right? So why negative emotions become a threat? When you are extremely happy, right? And something negative happens around you, your happiness will come down. When you're thinking negative, something good happens around you, you start looking at that also negatively. And negative thinking is like a spiral. You go it deeper. People call me and tell me I'm going through stress. Okay, I tell them come to free session, 4 o'clock. And then they don't come because even they don't want to get rid of negative emotions. Negative emotions stop people from acting and removing that negative emotion. Because this negative emotion is serving them some purpose, not easy to get rid of. It is there in his mind and it is protecting them. So that feeling is also being protected. Very difficult because in a negative state, you try to help somebody. What will happen? कोई नेगेटिव स्टेट में है और मैं उसकी मदद करने जा रहा हूं तो क्या होगा, या आप उसकी मदद करने जा रहे हैं तो क्या होगा?
Actually, this may be because of nobody wants change.
Reason can be anything. See, reason is not important. होगा क्या? What will happen? A person is in a negative state. He wants help. I
He'll
know.
be angry.
Huh? Sorry.
A person who is in a negative state, when we go and talk, either he cries or either he becomes angry.
Yeah. So most of the time you will see that he will resist taking help. right?
either
When
yeah.
many times they will resist also, right? Taking help, right? Even if it is coming at no cost, it is coming free. That negative voice will still tell him, अरे इसका कुछ benefit होगा इसके आगे. So this negative thinking attracts negative thinking, because of which the person goes downwards. That is why they become dangerous. See, you are anxious, you continue to remain anxious, the level of anxiety keep on increasing every time if you don't take care of it. If you eat something bad, you have to treat it immediately. It will negative thinking will stop you taking from positive action. Right? So it's like Google, right? If you today now search on Google 10 benefits of having an egg every day, you will find 10 benefits of eating an egg every day. If you go and search for 10 harmful effects of having egg every day, you will find 10 harmful effects of having egg every day. If you go and search on Google, good things our Prime Minister did, you will find sites with giving good examples. You go and some bad decisions taken by Prime Minister, you will find that also. It is what you are searching for in Google is what you are going to get. This is how life is, right? Whether you are supporting the present government or you're not supporting the present government, you're against it, depends on the kind of news channels you watch. If you watch the Z News, then you will feel that things are going great in the world. If you go and watch other news channels like NDTV, or if you watch global news channels like The Wire, you will know what is going wrong in the world, in our country, right? So these perceptions are built. So this Google is a beautiful example. In our life, what are we searching for is what we are going to get. If I am searching for negativity, I will get negativity in wholesale, right? In multiples of what I am searching for. If I am searching for goodness, I will get goodness also. It's not that if you open a channel today, you will see that everything is wrong in this world. But, right, it is not that everything is wrong. Even today, when you sit in an auto, right, he doesn't ask you money in advance because he has trust in you. He knows that after you take the ride, you will pay. So not everything is wrong in this world. It is not that people don't trust each other. People do trust, right? Ola especially. Now what they do is they give you a credit of 3,000, 5,000, and then you use now and pay later, right? So there is some amount of trust ki paisa to milega aaj nahi to. Most of them will pay. I have come across small food stalls also, where you take whatever you want and then you go to the counter and pay, telling him that this is what I have taken. So it is like see, do, get model of 7 habits, where you say that the way you see things, based on that you will do things, and based on that you will get results. When we talk about battlefields, which are the biggest battlegrounds in the world? Unfortunately, I moved the slide. So which is the biggest battleground in the world? सबसे बड़ा जंग का मैदान कौन सा है?
So, to overcome negative thoughts,
Human
so,
head.
the human mind is the biggest battleground in the world. Right. So it is about क्या करना है, क्या नहीं करना है, सही है, गलत है, अच्छा है, बुरा है, मैं कर सकता हूँ, कर सकती हूँ, नहीं कर सकता हूँ, नहीं कर सकती हूँ. Every second we are fighting a battle in our mind. Right. Every second this battle is going on in everybody's mind. Right. So when we talk about success, right, when we talk about success, when we start dreaming big, this negative thinking is going to stop us, will not allow us to think big, think high about ourselves, right? And imagination is the key to success. Anything in this world that has been created, it starts with imagination first, right? You can ask me, you can give me an example, and I will tell you how it starts with imagination. Any extraordinary thing which has happened in the world, any big invention first was imagined, then it became a reality. So it starts with imagination, and then it works towards logic. Even in science, first a scientist would have a theory, he will have a theorem that this is how things will be, and then he starts calculating and trying, and he starts proving how his theorem is correct. So there is a postulate. When Newton was sitting under a tree and the apple fell, right, he was resting, and he was the person who asked himself why this apple came down, why didn't it go up? In Iche Kyo Gira? Now, in this world, or till the Newton was born, or even when we were kids, we never asked our parents, "ये टॉय मेरा नीचे गिर गया, ये ऊपर क्यों नहीं आया?" So that was the power of imagination. That is the power of imagination. Thinking beyond, opening his mind, thinking beyond. That is why Newton, then Einstein, and now Hawkins, Stephen Hawkins, right, are considered to be one of the greatest scientists. Look at Stephen Hawkins, right, who just died recently. He was on wheelchair. He was not able to move. He was just able to move his one finger and probably blink eyes. Right. Even in this condition, he became world's renowned scientist. He said, body is a luxury. Mind is necessary. Brain or intelligence is necessary. Body is a luxury. Right. So even in that situation, he could become one of the greatest scientists of the modern times. He is kind of placed with Newton and Einstein. So it is the imagination that makes all the difference. But as soon as you start imagining, thinking about doing extraordinary, what happens? जब आप कुछ भी extraordinary सोचने लगते हो तो क्या होता है कि मैं ये करूंगा, मैं वैसा करूंगा, क्या होता है?
Negative thoughts that it won't happen, ऐसा नहीं
Yeah,
होता है,
so thank you
logical
very much.
thoughts.
Negative thoughts coming. ये ऐसा नहीं होता है, ये ऐसे नहीं होगा, तुम नहीं कर सकती हो, ये impossible है, ऐसा. So all negative thoughts will start coming. So we have to start imagination and then work towards it. However, when we start imagining extraordinary things, first thing is that we start receiving negative emotions. Then what do we do? What can we do? तो हम क्या कर सकते हैं? The question is, what can we do? So what we can do? Okay, so what we can do, we will come to that later. Okay, we have to remember that unconscious mind has two qualities. Unconscious mind does not do rational or logical thinking. It is like a storage device. Whatever is passed by conscious mind goes in the unconscious mind, like a computer. The only difference is when it goes into your storage device, you cannot delete it at the conscious level. If it's like saying that you have made a document, you stored it in the storage of the computer, now you cannot delete it. So that information is going to be there in the storage device, and this is going to rule you for rest of your life. So from the day you were born till today, every day, every hour, every minute, lot of information has gone into your mind, and this information is ruling us. And we even don't know which information is stored where to delete or remove, right? Forget. First of all, we cannot delete it consciously. Even if we could, we don't know where these emotions are stored. It is like storage. When the information is stored, it has some location, right? Even we don't know where this information is stored. However, if our unconscious mind accepts an idea, it goes into our unconscious mind. because 96% of whatever we do is controlled by our unconscious mind. It will start working towards it. So imagine you think of something extraordinary and your whole body is working towards it with whole energy, whole purpose. It's going towards it. So one thing is that our mind is thinking 4 times negative, storing negative information in our unconscious mind continuously. So till today, huge amount of negative information, 4 times more negative information is already there in our unconscious mind. Unconscious mind is not responsible for this negative emotions. We have processed negative emotions and stored it in our unconscious. Right. Now, how do we remove these negative emotions and feed our dreams to the unconscious mind? How can we do that? What do you think? Any thoughts?
Meditation.
Meditation, okay. What else?
Positive affirmations.
So positive affirmation. So I will start telling myself, I will be rich tomorrow. I will be rich tomorrow. What will happen?
At least I would feel rich, if
You will
not
feel
become
rich.
rich in a day.
So your conscious mind will start telling you, why are you fooling yourself? Am I right or wrong?
Yes.
I'm going to one day. I'm going to be with Mukesh Ambani, making a deal about something, and then you think about. You tell yourself, right? I see a lot of messages. Very soon, by tomorrow, you will get $5 million, right? And if you type yes below, now if only by typing yes below on a post of Facebook, you could get 5 million. Everybody in the world would have been a rich person, right? So just by
We have
giving positive affirmations, yeah,
It
we
has
have
to
I
be
some
agree with
believing.
you. Sorry.
It has to be believing in the
So
statements.
how do you make it believe? Yeah, so you're right there. So it is not only saying you, it is also believing, right? So how do you
yeah
say and believe
affirm
it as well?
see
Sorry.
affirmation is important. Affirmation is important, but we have to analyze the things to become rich. Like we have to
Now
take
again, there is a
first step.
problem. Now when you start, see, that's what I'm saying. Understand. If as soon as you start analyzing, I will give you another example. Actually, we are going out of time, but doesn't matter. I'm okay. So I will give you an example. You go in a petrol pump every day or once in 2 weeks and fill petrol in your car. You use car every day. There is a young, handsome attendant who fills the petrol in your car every day, and you start wondering, who is this guy? What does he do? He's very young. How has he landed on this petrol pump? Right, as a petrol pump attendant. So one day, casually, you ask him, "So what do you do? What do you want to become in your life? You're coming here, filling petrol every day." So this boy says, I want to have my own refinery where I will manufacture petrol and sell it to petrol pumps. That's my dream." And you go out from
Uh,
there. What do you say? What will you think about that boy?
that boy is taking the first step. He is taking all the information to put a petrol pump. Experience is more important to do any business.
Okay.
So he is starting his day.
What are the chances of he having a refinery where he could
Yeah,
manufacture a petrol?
we'll first laugh
Uh,
at him. कि चलो मतलब
So,
we'll take it jokingly कि अच्छा he
so
has
we will
got.
say that this guy has gone mad. He is
Yeah.
filling petrol pump here and not even earning 20-30,000 rupees, and he's thinking so big. Somebody used a term, Mungeri Lal ke sapne.
ये सपने से ही तो बड़े चीज बनते हैं ना. When
Acha,
you
okay,
dream.
okay. Can I have? I am not able to see you. Can I have your name?
My name is Sushma.
Ha, Sushma. Okay, great. Okay. See, I don't deny that. What I'm asking you is, what is your dream? Okay, let's come to that.
My dream.
Yeah.
My dream is to be a. And actually, there were two dreams of mine.
Okay.
But
Tell me one.
yeah, I
More
wanted to
difficult
be a
one.
gym owner.
Sorry,
I wanted to be a gym owner.
just a gym owner. That's all.
No, it's not about being a one gym, but into health and fitness. Health,
That is all.
fitness. No,
So
no.
how?
Health.
Okay. Okay. I will come to the next step.
It's
So how would
being
your
an
life be?
entrepreneur.
Okay,
Being, yeah,
so what
being
will
an
be your turnover?
entrepreneur.
How many people will come to your gym?
See, maybe some health at this modern age. People are conscious about
I
health
understood
and
that.
beauty.
What I am asking you
Yeah,
is, forget about people. Talk about yourself. Okay.
yeah. Tell me.
What kind of gym you will have? How many of them you will have? How many people will come? What will be the turnover? How many people you will influence?
See, my gym is not like just come, do workout and go. No, I don't. I never thought of that. I
So
had
how many
something different.
people? How much money?
Maybe
How many?
see, in a year, at least one gym can't have a turnover of
See, now what you're
200
doing is,
people.
now see, listen to what the conversation with Sushma I'm having. There is nothing wrong. I'm just sharing with you. This is what happens with us. Now you have started analyzing. Before you even started dreaming, you started analyzing. कि एक साल में एक जिम तो मैं खोल ही सकती हूँ. Why can't you open 1,000 gyms in a year? I'm asking you.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you. It was
No,
mute.
you just what you're saying is, I'm saying that there is nothing wrong, so don't take it personally for
No, no, no,
everyone.
no.
What I'm saying is, you just said that साल में एक जिम तो मैं खोल ही सकती हूँ. That's what you said. Am I right?
No. I didn't said that. I said you asked me the question. One gym can. How many people can come for one gym?
So I'm saying,
And
आपका जो
how
जिम
much you
होगा,
will be
ये
earning?
कैसा होगा?
Could be the
You describe me
turnover.
in some words कि आपका जिम कैसा होगा?
Okay. अच्छा, मेरा gym, of course.
कितना बड़ा
Beauty.
होगा? कितने होंगे? कितने लोग उसमें आएंगे? कितना पैसा होगा उसमें? ये सब पूछ रहा हूँ.
अच्छा, कम से कम मेरा जिम एक 15,000 स्क्वायर फीट में होगा. 3
हाँ,
फ्लोर का
कितने लोग
होगा.
आएंगे उसमें?
जहाँ कम से कम रोज मिनिमम 400 या 500 लोग आ
ओके,
सकते हैं.
ठीक है, अंडरस्टूड. आपका एक जिम होगा, 400 लोग होंगे. आपके 100 जिम और 4,000 लोग क्यों नहीं होंगे? 40,000.
Hello? Yeah, I couldn't hear you.
आपके instead of having one gym with 400 people, why can't you have 100 gyms with 40,000 people?
Because managing
See, now what has happened
this
is,
is a
see, that is
distance.
why I'm telling you, imagination has its own limitations. You cannot imagine beyond a certain stage. Now you started thinking logically. So you're not, this is not imagination, this is logical thinking.
Okay.
So when you're not thinking big.
Yeah, because we have to think logically, na.
Yeah, now that is where it comes. See, it's like saying that, okay, if I tell, see, understand this. Okay.
Yeah.
If I am sitting here in India, Mumbai, Mira, okay. Okay. और मुझे पूछेंगे कि आप घूमने को कहाँ जाना चाहते हो, मैं बोलूंगा मैं नेपाल जाना चाहता हूँ, तो मैं कहाँ तक जा सकता हूँ?
Like it depends how you आप कैसे जाओ.
मैं आपको ये पूछ रहा हूँ कि आपने मुझे कहा कि संजय मैं आपको फाइनेंस करूंगी, आपको कहाँ जाना है, मैं बोलूंगा मुझे नेपाल जाना है, तो मैं कहाँ तक जाऊँ?
नेपाल तक ही जाऊंगी.
और अगर जो मैं बोलूंगा कनाडा जाना है, तो मैं कनाडा तक जाऊंगा.
नहीं,
है क्या नहीं?
उतना ही.
अगर जो मैं बोलूंगा कि मुझे चांद पे जाना है, तो मैं चांद पे जाऊंगा.
नहीं.
है क्या नहीं?
नहीं हो सकता, वो थोड़ा लॉजिकली थिंक करना पड़ेगा.
हाँ, so that is the problem. See, when you dream, there has to be no logic.
No,
अभी imagine, अच्छा एक चीज मैं आपको पूछता हूँ, मैकडोनल्ड, ओके, मैकडोनल्ड के बाहर चेयर पे, outside of McDonald on a chair, there is always a joker sitting. What is that joker? What does it signify? Do you know? You all have gone to McDonald's someday or the other.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
What does that joker sitting outside that McDonald's store signify?
Don't know.
Huh?
It's smiling.
Yeah,
Yeah, smiling. So what? उसका significance क्या है? See, there is the owner of McDonald's, Ray Kroc. was a ordinary salesman selling mixers, right, to the restaurants. He was sitting on a bench one day with just 2-3 cents in his pocket, and he was dreaming of opening a chain of restaurant across the world.
Oh,
Okay.
but it didn't happen overnight.
So where I am saying कि एक overnight में होगा, I never said it is
नहीं
going to. लेकिन आप सोचोगे तो होगा ना.
हाँ, सोचूंगी तो होगा। मेरा यही
लेकिन
था
आप
जब
सोचोगे
आपने
कैसे? लेकिन आप सोचोगे कैसे? So let's move ahead. So आप सोचोगे कैसे?
Okay.
Because आपने तो पहले ही उधर सोचने से पहले ही आपने logic start कर लिया ना. So see, there is lot of negative thinking already stored in your unconscious mind, and this
Okay.
negative thinking will not allow you to think beyond a certain level. You will say नहीं मुझे
Okay.
तो logically सोचना है. Now, was there any logic of Ray Kroc sitting there on a bench and thinking about opening a chain of restaurant across the world?
No, he just
Was there a
started.
logic of that petrol attendant filling petrol in the car and thinking about opening a refinery? But there is a person who did it. Who?
Don't know.
His name is Dhirubhai Ambani.
Okay,
You go
even
and search.
yeah. I
He was
just
a
came
petrol
in the
attendant.
mind, but
Yeah. Okay. So you know who is the owner of the KFC, which is the second largest chain of the restaurant in the world?
yeah, I just forgot him. He was a
His name
70
is
years
Colonel
old
Sanders.
man.
He
Yeah,
started,
he was.
his photos are there everywhere on the
Yeah, he
KFC.
was
At
70
what age he
when he
started
started.
KFC, you remember?
Yeah, at the age of 70, when he lost his
He
wife,
started at 50,
children,
around 58 he started. Right.
58.
And
Yeah,
till
after.
58 he was a failure. Right.
Yeah.
Till the age of 58 he was a failure.
Okay.
Okay. So you should
So
read that book. I will recommend you
yeah.
a book. Success Through
Okay.
Positive Mental Attitude. That's the book you should
Okay.
read.
Okay.
There are
Okay.
n number of stories there where people did extraordinary things. See, Stephen Hawking sitting on a wheelchair, his body is not able to move. If I was in that condition, any one of us was in that condition, how far would we go? So what is the
It could
power
be.
of imagination? What Einstein says is that logic will take you from A to B only. Imagination has huge power. It can take you anywhere. Unless you think what Gautam Buddha says, mind is everything. What you think, you become. जितना आप सोच सकते हो उतना ही आपको मिलेगा. लेकिन जब आप उससे ज्यादा सोचने जाओगे तो आपका लॉजिक वहां आ जाएगा. तो क्या करना है? इस लॉजिक को यूज करके इस कॉन्शियस माइंड को बाईपास करना है. कॉन्शियस माइंड को बाईपास करना है. अनकॉन्शियस माइंड में अपने सपने, our dreams have to be fed, right? Remove the negativity, feed in our unconscious mind what the kind of life we always want. I can give you a number of stories. I can run the whole day program only talking about people who achieved extraordinary success, starting with imagination and positivity. Who is you know who is the richest person in the world today? Somebody has to keep mute.
Sushma,
Bill
please
Gates.
mute your.
So Bill Gates was one of the richest person. Today was Jeff Bezos, right? Jeff Bezos was having a great job, great salary, everything was great. He went to his boss and he said, I want to quit and start my own business, online business. His boss said, you are a fool. After 3 years, you will come begging for money. But he didn't deter. He left the job, started his business. He lost money also in between, but he continued borrowing. And today is the world's richest person. Steve Jobs went through depression. He started his company. When the company became big, his board of directors threw him out of the company. He was under depression. He gave up college. He said, it's not worth wasting money on college. Right. He dropped out, started business. He was thrown out. He went into depression. After 5 years, again he started the company. Company became big. Then he merged it with this previous company, and then he came back to his old company. Imagination is the key. Remember. Okay. So bypass and connect with our unconscious mind. Okay. So NLP is the process by means of which. So hypnosis is the process by means of which I am going to bypass your conscious mind, connect with your unconscious, which is open to suggestions. So I will give such suggestions which unconscious will accept easily. And NLP are the techniques I'm going to use, right? After taking you deeper in the state of relaxation where I've connected with your unconscious. So I will connect with your unconscious and then use NLP techniques. Now, what is NLP? NLP is neuro-linguistic programming, right? So I'm going to reprogram your mind, right? So that negativity is removed and your dreams are accepted by your unconscious. Your whole body starts working towards it. So far, so good. You have any questions? So this was, though it took some time, but it was an interesting conversation I had with Sushma. So there is nothing wrong with that. This is what happens with every one of us. I've done n number of sessions, and many times people actually challenge me, and I like that because when you challenge me, I can answer you, and when I answer you, you will accept it, right? If you don't ask, then it's gone. The opportunity is gone. So you have any questions, anything you want to ask, share, go ahead. I will wait for 30 seconds. I will also refer the chat box.
I have.
Yeah, please go ahead. So one answer I would like to give on the chat box, which I have received from Sapna, that I want to see the recording. See, this is live on YouTube, and you will have this on YouTube as well. So we will share the link with you, and you can see it later.
So, as we are talking about dreams and imagination, I have one dream. It is big dream to buy a new house for me. So, is it possible?
See, your question has the answer in that. What is the answer in your question? The answer is no. Why? Because your statement has a question in itself. पहले ही आपने बोला मुझे करना है, लेकिन मैं कर सकूंगी क्या, उसके आगे ही क्वेश्चन मार्क डाल. So definitely it can happen. See, you want a big house, you can have everything in your life. See, I believe in one thing. Every person in this world is unique, right? Every person in this world is unique. He will have some talent or the other, some ability or the other, something which will differentiate him from rest of the people. And everybody can achieve everything that they want. See, what you want इस दुनिया में किसी के पास नहीं है, ऐसा है क्या? I am asking you. कि आपको
No,
जो
sir.
चाहिए वो किसी के पास नहीं है, ऐसा है क्या?
No.
जब बाकी के लोगों को मिला है तो आपको क्यों नहीं मिले? I am asking you.
So, because as we are talking about imagination and dreams, so we have some realistic goal, but I have very less time. So,
Okay. See, what do you mean by less time?
actually, the house is very expensive nowadays, and so I need it very urgent. So, in limited time, how can I achieve that my dream house?
Okay. So what we are going to do is now, when we do this manifestation technique, you can imagine. Okay. See, I can guarantee you that you will be successful, but I can't guarantee you by when. Right. That is something which is beyond my control. Okay. If I could do that, yeah. So, but I can guarantee you one thing. If you, it's like there is a beautiful saying: aim at stars. Right. You will at least land on moon. Aim at stars. At least you will land on moon. right? So aim high and start working on it. See, I am somebody who I'm not going to tell you false uh, false. I'm not going to give you false information. Yes. So after reprogramming your unconscious mind, you have to also apply conscious mind and work towards it. Right? Nobody becomes successful just by thinking, just by imagining. Yes. But what will happen is once the information has gone in your unconscious will make you do it. See, there
Yeah.
are people who go to gym every day for so many months and years because there is something in them which tells them तुझको जाना है, तेरे को जाना है, तेरे को करना है. वैसे ही once that dream goes into you, you will start doing something every day to achieve that dream. अब वो पूरा कब होगा, वो जब होगा तब होगा, लेकिन होगा जरूर. We have to remember that our unconscious mind does not accept orders. तो हम अपने unconscious mind को orders नहीं दे सकते. We have to give suggestions, not affirmations. Suggestions should be in form of visuals. When I spoke about kiwi, you could imagine kiwi, taste, texture. So your suggestion should be in form of visuals, right? Our unconscious mind is our friend and our well-wisher. Our unconscious mind is responsible for our survival. Okay, so unconscious mind is not negative. Now, achieve a success, remove negativity, increase positivity. Now, every day in modern world, stress is the highest today. COVID has further increased the stress. TV, advertisements, social media further increases negativity, right? Now, how TV, social media, movies increase negativity? Uh, there was an advertisement, right, where they show a girl like black skin. She goes for interview, nobody gives her a job. She's frustrated. Then her friend comes and tells her, "ये cream लगा for 7 weeks and your life will change." Cream लगाया, life change हो गया. What the ad what the ad tells you?
Black people have no opportunity. Black
Black
skin.
black skin has no opportunity. Black is not good. You have to have a
No,
white
not
skin.
good. Yeah.
In this world, there are so many girls and women who are black and they are beautiful. So color has nothing to do with beauty. But to sell that cream, that is the message they will keep. You will see slim girls, beautiful girls in the advertisements. There will be a young boy showing his muscles, 6 abs, 8 abs. Looking at that body, I will feel inferior. Others will feel inferior. Then they will say, "Eat this protein, and you will have muscles." So all these advertisements are, in a way, designed to make you feel inferior. You should attend my next week's session, Saturday, where I'm going to talk about the factors which create negativity in us, which create anxiety and depression in us. So nobody is born anxious and depressed. 50 years before, were people as stressed as they are today? Was the stress level so high? Yes or no?
No, it was not.
No, it was
Why
not.
it was not? Why it was not?
Because expectations were not high. People were
It is because
satisfied.
it is because of the way of living,
Yeah.
the way people lived. 50 years before, people lived in joint family. 7 brothers living together, their wives living together, their kids living together. Right. Somebody brings fruits, he will bring in such a quantity that all the children will have it. Right. People were never left alone. They never felt alone. Today we live in cities with nuclear family. We don't know our neighbors also. Brothers and sisters, they grow up, they start fighting for the property, they become separate families. Most of the places I'm saying, not everywhere. So competition is so high. We are so materialistic. We are always running for money. Right? Everybody wants more money. और पैसा, और बड़ा घर, और बड़ी गाड़ी, और
I
बहुत
had
बड़ा
one
बैंक बैलेंस.
question.
हाँ बोलो.
Like how to understand your talent, like which career is good for you. Like
Okay, so I
now
will try to
suppose.
answer this in short. Okay.
Okay.
So what Colonel Sanders did. So Colonel Sanders' interesting thing, he wanted to commit suicide. So he was thinking about the ways to commit suicide because he was a failure at the age of 58. Then he started thinking, let's give it a try before ending my life. So what should I do? So start thinking about what is your passion. Okay.
Suppose
What your
you have two passions. If you have two passions,
सुन लीजिए ना please.
हाँ बोलिए.
So
Sorry.
first is you understand what is your passion. Find out what is your passion. Find out what you're good at. Right. So you will be doing n number of things. उसमें से सबसे अच्छा आप क्या कर सकते हैं? See if you can do this better than others. How you can improve your skills in that. It could be anything. See, today if you can make a cake and that cake is better than the rest of one, that is still there. Do you have passion also? Does it help society? Will it help society? And will it pay? ये पांचों चीज अगर जो वो चीज कर सकता है तो follow that. And there is one technique in NLP also which helps you find your passion and talent. You have to go. I have to take you deeper at this subconscious level. You should go and watch my videos. There are a couple of videos like N-step reframing. First thing you should do is subscribe my channel, like it, and share it with your friends. There are techniques I have uploaded. One is N-step reframing. N-step reframing में मैं क्या करता हूँ? I find out the positive intention of the subconscious mind in having that habit. Then I request the unconscious mind. So I'm not doing anything. Your unconscious mind has all the powers to make the changes in you. I don't have any powers. I'm going to guide you. I'm going to give you energy. Your unconscious mind is going to do it. So your unconscious mind at unconscious level is going to decide which habit is better than the present one. Like you're eating and because of which you're overweight to deal with stress. Alternate behavior, your unconscious mind will find out. New behavior, unconscious mind will find. And I will leave it at your unconscious to bring about the changes in your life. And you will see the difference. Then there is levels of transformation is another exercise which I have done. You should watch that also. Then dealing with pain. So people have psychosomatic diseases, pain in their body. So how to reduce that pain? So there is one activity there. So there are a couple of them. These 2-3 are very important. You should watch them. Add in N-step reframing is a beautiful activity because we install finger signal. And based on finger signal, we have communication with the subconscious mind of the subject. जैसे आपके ऊपर मैं वो एक्टिविटी कर रहा हूँ तो आप फिंगर सिग्नल्स दोगे उससे मुझे पता चलेगा कि आपका अनकॉन्शियस माइंड मुझसे बात कर रहा है क्या नहीं कर रहा और वो मुझे आंसर देगा उंगली उठा के. You should watch that. Okay. So we have an NLP technique. Logically, you can do is find your passion, what you are good at. Think about it. Take time. अच्छी चीजें मैं क्या कर सकता हूँ लिखो उसको. उसमें से सबसे अच्छा क्या है? लोगों को ये लोगों का भला करेगा क्या? पैसा भी देगा क्या? मुझे मजा आएगा क्या ये? If this satisfies all the criteria, take it. Okay. Relationships are breaking down. Value systems are deteriorating every day. Role models are not there in this world. Very few. Because of which stress level is high. हम जितना भी पैसा कमा के लाए, जितना भी काम करें, वो कम ही लगता है. The kind of lifestyle we have is still less, right? There is an actress who has recently taken Amitabh Bachchan's flat on rent, and she is paying 10 lakhs per month. I had read somewhere in the news, right? So what NLP and hypnosis can do? Change your perceptions, change your beliefs at the deeper subconscious level, improve your self-awareness, change your positive attitude, deal with stress, improve your health. You will be able to exercise, have healthy diet. If you want to lose weight, you can do that using the powers of NLP. Remove past painful memories, traumas of the past. You can remove using NLP and hypnosis. Okay. Then psychosomatic pain in the body can be removed. Right. It should not be a physical cause. If there is a physical cause, still NLP can help you in healing. Right. I will share my experience. So during the first wave, I was infected with COVID. In June, I was in hospital for 3 weeks. It was like a life and death situation for me. Like it was like in those 21 days, there were many times when I said, I am going to give up and it's going to end here. Right. My wife, we used to talk regularly. I was not able to even talk for a couple of minutes. I must have lost more than 12, 13 kgs weight. So my wife and I used to talk. So she told me that, see, you are an NLP practitioner. Why don't you use it on yourself? There I started using it on myself. And trust me, this NLP techniques can help you heal faster. Many doctors come and attend my sessions. Lawyers also come, definitely, but doctors also come because if the treatment is something of a long duration, using NLP and hypnosis along with that can help the subject recover faster. Sleep disorders, right, and dealing with your fears, right. Human beings are born with only two natural things: fear of loneliness, fear of falling, right. I was somebody who was not able to talk even for a minute in front of 10 people, right. So you can overcome those fears, you can deal with your fears also. With the help of NLP and hypnosis, you can find what is the purpose of your life. Why are you born in this world? What is it that you want to do? Find opportunities. See, today also we have a lot of opportunities. The only thing is I cannot see. Right? There are a number of things you see every day, but you don't remember them. You remember only those things which are important for you. Finding those opportunities, finding solutions to the problems. You would be facing some problems right now. We can, with the help of NLP and hypnosis, you can find solutions to the problems. Be creative, improve your creativity, right? Improve communication with self, others, and the nature. See, how do you see yourself? What are your beliefs about money, success, what you want to do, dreams? All this actually is instrumental in the kind of life you live. It is not about opportunities always. It is not about talent always. It is not about skills always. It is more about your perception, your beliefs, your self-confidence. That makes a huge difference. How to attract health, wealth, money, happiness, and success. When we talk about relationship, close your eyes if you are married and think about your spouse. When you think about your spouse, what kind of image of your spouse do you see? Do you see your spouse crying, grumpy, angry? Or do you see your spouse happy, smiling at you? You feel loved with her. Which relationship is going to be better? Obviously, the second one is going to be better because you're seeing your spouse in a beautiful way, in a brighter way, right? So, by changing the images at the subconscious level, you can change your relationships as well. So, natural state, it's a natural state like sleeping. You want to exercise, improve your health, public speaking, improve relationship, become a great leader, achieve success, deal with fear, remove negativity, anxiety, depression. All this can be done using NLP. So success is a combination of conscious mind and unconscious mind. Okay. So we will now get into the activity. Now this is going to take 15 more minutes. Okay. If you are comfortable, if you have time, then we will go with it or we will skip it. You can unmute and tell me. If you say yes, we will go ahead.
Go ahead, sir.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, sir.
Go ahead, sir.
Okay, great. So you will have to keep your cameras on because unless I see you, I cannot give you any suggestions. So I will have to see whose cameras are on. Great. So I have Srihari. He has kept her camera on. Meenu has kept her camera on. Rajendra has kept. I will request you to keep yourself on mute because there is a lot of disturbance with the mic or something. So please don't unmute during the process. It will disturb everyone. Right. Okay. So you can close your eyes. Okay. So before you close your eyes, one thing I would like to request you is, I will give you 30 seconds. Okay. Before you close your eyes. in these 30 seconds, be comfortable. First thing, keep your cameras steady. Don't worry. Okay, just be comfortably seated. Nothing to worry about. Take it easy. Think about, without any limitation, the kind of life you want in future. आपको आज से भविष्य में आपकी जिंदगी कैसी चाहिए? आप भविष्य बोलेंगे तो क्या? So it could be 1 year, 3 years, 5 years, 7 years down the line. Timeline you decide. कि आज से 3 साल के बाद या आज से 5 साल के बाद मुझे ये लाइफ चाहिए. कैसी लाइफ चाहिए वो आप सोच लीजिए. इट्स लाइक हाउस, घर मेरा कैसा होगा, घर मेरा कैसा होगा, बैंक बैलेंस कैसा होगा, गाड़ी होगी तो कैसी होगी, जॉब होगा, बिजनेस होगा तो कैसा होगा. ये सारी चीजें आप सोच लीजिए. रिलेशनशिप कैसे होंगे आपकी फैमिली के साथ, फ्रेंड्स के साथ, लव्ड वंस के साथ, कलीग्स के साथ. आप क्या कर रहे होंगे, आप क्या क्या करना चाहते हो लाइफ में, वो आप अनदर 30 सेकेंड्स में आप सोच लीजिए. उसके बाद okay, so open your eyes. Are you done? You can nod or you can show a thumbs up. Great. Good. Okay. So now we will start with the process. Now you have at a conscious level fair idea कि आपको क्या चाहिए. Okay. So किसी ने कहा था कि मुझे बड़ा घर चाहिए, तो आप उसके बारे में सोच लीजिए कि बड़ा घर कैसा दिखेगा. आपका जिम होगा, जिम कैसा दिखेगा, आप उसमें क्या करोगी, क्या इंस्ट्रूमेंट होंगे, लोग कैसे आएंगे, कितना पैसा वो आपको देंगे, आपके पास कितना पैसा आएगा, वो पैसों से आप क्या करोगी, उससे आपकी लाइफ कैसे बेटर होगी, वो सारा सोच. ठीक है. So you can close your eyes. So you're all comfortable with English? Yes? Great. Okay. So you can close your eyes and slowly bring your focus on your breath. You can take 3 deep breaths. As you take 3 deep breaths, you will notice your breath moving in rhythmic motion. Your lungs expanding, air going in, lungs contracting, air going out. You can even notice the air around your nostrils, around your nose. You will experience heightened sensation around your whole body. You can slowly and steadily bring your attention on your fingers, on your hands, and notice heightened sensation around your fingers. Slowly and steadily, you can bring your focus on your legs and notice heightened sensation around your legs. Slowly and steadily, you can bring your focus on your shoulders and notice heaviness around your shoulders. You can take your time, bring your attention on your feet, on your hands, and then slowly and steadily, eventually come to your shoulders, and you would notice sooner or later your shoulders are becoming heavy. When you notice your shoulders are becoming heavy, you can nod your head and let me know. Great. Slowly and steadily, you can bring your attention on your elbow and notice heaviness around your elbows sooner or later. Slowly and steadily, you can bring your attention on your fingers and notice heightened sensation and heaviness around your fingers. Your fingers are becoming heavy. Sooner or later, your shoulders, your elbows, your hands are becoming heavy. You don't have to do anything. Allow your unconscious to act on you and take you in the deeper state of relaxation. You have to just allow your unconscious mind. So be comfortable. Anything happens, don't worry. Just sit comfortably and allow your unconscious to act on you. Slowly and steadily, you can bring your attention on your eyes and notice your eyes are becoming heavy. Sooner or later, you would experience heaviness around your eyes. Your eyes are so heavy that you have difficulty in opening your eyes. Now I'm going to count from 5 to 1 in reverse order. As I start counting from 5 to 1 in reverse order, you will go in deeper state of relaxation. Ready? 5. Deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. 4. Deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. 3. Deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. 2. Deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. 1. Now I'm going to count from 5 to 1 once again. As I start counting from 5 to 1, you will go in the deeper state of relaxation. 5. Deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. 4. Deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. 3. Deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. 2. Deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. 1. Now imagine you are sitting in a room on a chair and there is a TV set in front of you. The remote is in your hand. Remote is shut off. This room is so big and filled with lights of different colors. So all these colors of light falling on your body, and your body is completely absorbing all these positive lights. These lights represent positive emotions like happiness, joy, peace, self-confidence, motivation. All your body is absorbing this positive energy. The divine power, the Almighty God, whom you believe, the faith you have in, is blessing you from the sky, further increasing positivity in you, further increasing the confidence in you. Imagine all the negative energy from your body is flowing out of your body into the ground. All the negative energy is going into the ground. And you're feeling relaxed peaceful and joyful and happy. Like the current flows from the earthing into the ground, negative energy, excess negative energy is going into the ground and increasing positivity in you. The divine blessings are further increasing positivity in you. All the positive lights falling on your body is further increasing positivity in you. The remote in your hand, that will be in front of you, you can press the button and start creating your future on the TV set. So you have the power the, given by the divine to create a future for yourself on this TV screen. Continue to create your future on this TV set. The kind of house, the kind of car, the bank balance, the job, the service you always wanted to do. See the life you always wanted to live. Your loved ones, your relatives, your friends, your colleagues. See them appreciating you for the success. Your job or service doing exceedingly well the way you wanted. You thought about it in the beginning of the process. See that all happening on this TV set in front of you. See the divine blessings falling on that TV screen, further helping you to create your future. Your unconscious absorbing all the positivity from the blessings and the light and passing the negativity into the ground. My voice and I am helping you to create positivity in you. With this positivity, you are creating your future on the TV set. See the life you always wanted to live, you thought about. See yourself living that life. See yourself seeing that bank balance, traveling in that car, living in that house. See your relatives and friends appreciating you for your success. See your loved ones congratulating you for the success. See your face, your body language, your smile, your eyes, your facial expressions when you are living that life. See your smiling face. You're walking with self confidence, a walk of a successful person. See the smile on your face, relaxation and happiness on your face, that brightness in your eyes, that beauty of your looks. I will be silent for 30 seconds. In these 30 seconds, you will be able to create your future. Request your unconscious to help you create your future, and request your unconscious to support you, to help you lead a kind of life you always want. Continue to absorb divine blessings and the divine positive lights. See all the negative energy slowly and steadily going out of your body. Allow these negative emotions to flow away from your body. See the Almighty God, the divine power blessing you from the sky. Increasing goodness about self. Feel happy about yourself. Feel nice about yourself. See the self-love increasing manifolds. You're liking yourself, you're loving yourself, you're feeling so good about yourself. You are successful, you are doing what you wanted. You have the car, house, material wealth, whatever you wanted. You have the kind of relationships you always wanted. See the God blessing you and showing you the ways of reaching there. See your unconscious supporting you. Once you have removed all the negativity from your body and created a future for yourself, convert this TV set into a canvas. Give beautiful golden frames to your future canvas. Hang this beautiful canvas in a beautiful part of your unconscious mind where you will see it every day morning and every day night before you go to sleep. Request your unconscious to show you opportunities, to show you solutions of the problems in a way your conscious mind can understand. And also request your unconscious to help you act on those solutions. Request your unconscious to show you opportunities which can help you reach your goals, fulfill your dreams and ambition. Request your all-powerful unconscious mind to support you in your journey. Apologize your unconscious because you have not been connected with your unconscious for a very long time. Promise your unconscious that you will continue to stay connected with your unconscious. Once you are completed, you can slowly and steadily come out of the room. Once you have absorbed the blessings completely, positive lights completely, removed negativity, created your future, hanged it in a beautiful place in your unconscious mind, which will remember you all the time, which will remind you all the time what you need to achieve. You can come out of the room and be standing in the corridor. Now I'm going to count from 1 to 5 and slowly and steadily you are going to come to the normal state. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I'm going to count from 1 to 5 once again and slowly and steadily you will open your eyes after I finish counting. 1, integrate. 2, integrate. 3, integrate. 4, all bodies and personalities integrate with your physical body totally and completely right now. 5, integrate, integrate, integrate. Now you can slowly and steadily open your eyes. Take your time, relax, don't force yourself. Take your time, slowly and steadily you can open your eyes. Take your time, relax. Once you have opened your eyes, you can have some water. I will give you a couple of seconds to relax. You can tell me how you felt. I would like to hear from you how you felt. So you can please unmute yourself. So Sushma wants to say something, I suppose.
Thank you.
Welcome.
I'm feeling more energetic.
More energetic.
Yeah. It was really a good session. Clear out. I understand what was the mistakes going on. So,
Wonderful.
thank you.
So best part of hypnosis and NLP in combination is that you don't have to know what is wrong. You have to just you need to know where you want to reach. Rest, your unconscious will do automatically. So we all have the powers in ourselves to achieve what we always wanted. So thank you, Shushma, for sharing. You should watch this recording, Shushma. You were almost sleeping in the beginning. And I could see a lot of resistance in you, but eventually it got cleared out. You have to continue to attend the session so that this positivity builds up regularly. You have to unmute.
I was completely deep inside the meditation. I meditate in the morning.
So you should do it regularly is what I said. So that this positivity is maintained.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
So that you continue to remain positive, because every week there will be a lot of negativity again building around you. So then you have to clear it, like we clear our body every day, right? We throw waste from our body. Similarly, all the negativity also needs to be thrown out of our body at least once in a week, at least once in 2 weeks, we should do it definitely. Okay. So thank you, Sushma.
Yeah, thank you.
So you would like to share Meenu, Rajendra? Yeah,
Actually,
Rajendra.
this logical thinking basically do not connect us. Basically, it gives us the barriers kind of thing.
Right,
So when we
absolutely.
connect to direct to our unconscious things, minds, or maybe
Right.
some targets, and then all this maybe logical thinking or maybe other thinking will help us to achieve those things.
Right, absolutely.
And that the dream which basically we are setting or maybe we have, if it is painted properly on a new canvas,
Right,
then definitely things will be coming in that direction. So that's what I
right.
think, that the setting what we really want is the most important, then other thing will be done automatically.
Wonderfully said, beautifully summarized. Thank you very much, Rajendra. How did you feel during the process?
Again, yes, it was a wonderful exercise, and uh, basically when you are giving us the directions, so this some time, I may have missed those directions also, but yes, the feeling was excellent, and uh, going to unconscious mind and connecting to that was slightly difficult initially, but later on I think it was able to connect.
Right. So thank you very much, Rajendra, because the more you do it, right, you frequently come attend my sessions and you experience it, then what happens is your unconscious mind starts knowing that, okay, when you connect with me, right, so something good is going to happen with you. So that negativity, that mistrust is there, will go away. And then the more you connect with me, the more it will be easy for you to move ahead in your lives, remove those barriers, remove negativity, and move forward in your lives. Right. So thank you, Rajendra. Meenu wants to say something.
Sir, I just went blank.
So doesn't matter, because what happens is, even though you are blank, right? Your blank means your conscious is blank, but your unconscious mind was doing everything at the background. So don't worry about that. So when now what happens is, the when you go through the technique, you may not experience the changes immediately, right? But eventually, as you continue, you will start getting your ideas in that mind, in your mind, कि ऐसा करना चाहिए, ऐसा होना चाहिए, ऐसे करेंगे, वैसे
Actually,
करेंगे,
sir,
and you will see yourself moving in that direction. Yeah, Vinny. It
I
is
do
not
practice.
necessary. Yeah,
I am a regular meditator. I do practice one or the other thing in meditations. I a regular practitioner, I can say. So what I have learned till today is that we have to reach nothingness, the state of thoughtlessness.
see, I will tell you one thing. There are different types of meditation.
Yes.
When you say that I will reach nothingness, right? You are asking to reach the levels of Gautam Buddha. Am I right? So,
So
what do you want to achieve in your life is important. Do you want to achieve nothingness? Then you go for nothingness. But if you want to live in this material world in a life you want, right? Then what happens is, then you have to create a future for yourself,
okay.
right? Nothingness is nothingness is not a natural state for human being. And why do you want to reach nothingness?
The thing, this is what
So
I've
what
been
is the
learning.
objective? So what is the objective?
When
I'm just
I
asking.
did
I'm not
do I just did a meditation with you. I said
okay.
I was just blank. There were no thoughts coming to me. I
Right,
was in that state of mind.
right.
I just need to
So
ask you,
so
what was that? It was just I
yeah.
was
So
sleeping
that's what
all
I'm
the time.
saying. That when you say that your thoughts are, you were not having any thoughts. What it means is that your conscious was not thinking at that time. So it was bypassed. So it was quiet, and whatever was happening at unconscious level, which you are not remembering. It
Yes.
is not necessary that we will remember everything. Right?
Okay.
And when you spoke about meditation and nothingness, so I was saying that instead of working on nothingness, I would recommend that you start working. My personal suggestion, even if you are not asking. So I'm sorry for that. But yeah, I felt that I should tell you that instead of working for nothingness, start working on what you want to achieve in your life.
Okay.
is what my recommendation is, my suggestion or request is. Okay. So thank you, Meenu, for that. So I am having fears and I can't talk. So in that case, you can connect with me on my phone personally. Okay, we will have techniques through which we can help you deal with those fears. Okay, so this was about the session. Now, in short, I am going to explain what rest I have. So we spoke about combination of unconscious and conscious. So I spoke about emotional wellness session next week for anxiety, depression, negativity. You should attend this course. This is more about how we can change our lifestyles to have a positive life. And then meditation, I'm going to announce. I have not yet planned. So let me know what time is comfortable. You can join our groups and share, and we will try to work around those times. So we have a program called transformation using NLP and hypnosis. We are going to remove negativity and achieve success. Now, how this process is going to work? Uh, as soon as you enroll for this session, we will talk to you and understand what you want to achieve this process. So it could be achieve your purpose, remove negativity, deal with anxiety, stress, whatever objective you give. We will note down that objective and we will define that goal. So the objective will be in next 5 sessions. We will help you achieve whatever you have come started the journey. And then we will do different techniques on together to remove this negativity. And then we will use techniques with which you will be increasing positivity and aligning yourself to your goals. A part of it we just did now. Now what I did was, because of lack of time, I did it in a short time. We do it when we do it, we take at least 1 hour to complete this course, this entire thing, so that it is more effective on the person. So it will create positivity and motivation. And then, because it's a 5 week program, 1 hour every week, when we meet next week, we will review what has happened. Okay, so now 1 hour every week, 5 Fridays starting 25th Feb, right, 9 p.m. to 10 p.m., 1 hour. So the investment was 18,000 rupees for this session. However, we are giving 75% discount, so it is only 4,500 all inclusive. Now this is not it. For first 5 participants, we had planned that we will give only 2,700 rupees for this entire process. And they can pay it in 3 parts, 900 rupees each, right? So you can pay 900 rupees in 3 parts. So 900 rupees today, 900 rupees in Feb, and 900 rupees Feb and March. And you can attend this entire course. In this, I will also do one-to-one coaching, 2 sessions with you. Normally, I charge for coaching session, I charge 3,500. For counseling, I charge 1,500 rupees. So these 2 sessions I will do one-to-one included in this, or you can say free in this 2,700, right? Also, because you have attended this Power of Subconscious Mind program and complete this process, if you do both of this, then I will give you a certificate of participation also, that you have participated in a program where we you went through the process of subconscious mind re-imprinting. So that certificate I will give you. Also, you will get a Zoom link free to attend regular meditation sessions every week. And I will also teach you one mindful meditation, which you can do it in your home when in between on the days. Some 4 5 minutes simple meditation, mindful meditation, I will teach you that you can do in between, right? So this is what the course has offered. And the second one is NLP certification course. So in this, we are going to teach 25 techniques. I'm going to teach you NLP techniques and hypnosis. Hypnosis is how to take deeper in the state of relaxation. You will also learn how to do meditation on others, what we did yesterday. And this manifestation technique, deeper meditation and group techniques. So how can we use this NLP techniques, hypnosis in group? That also we will learn during the session. We will also learn wider application of NLP. See, what has happened is most of the NLP practitioners, they know they are certified NLP practitioner. But when you ask them, when did you use these techniques last time? They don't remember because they have learned the technique, but they don't know where to use these techniques and how. Right. And then they don't have practice also. So we organize regular practice sessions who attend this NLP certification program so that they can practice these techniques with other participants and stay connected. Right. Practice makes the man perfect and the woman as well. So this is what we are going to do. And you can then conduct your own NLP courses. You can use these techniques. You can do your own law of attraction, subconscious mind, NLP courses. All this you will be able to do with this knowledge and practice you get during the program. You will get certificate. Okay. And this is useful for all leaders, managers, corporate employees like HR and L&D, sales and marketing professionals, communicators, healers, therapists, dietitians, yoga practitioners. See, in dietitians and yoga practitioners, gym owners, gym instructors, what happens is people come. They come for some days and then they leave for no reason. And when you ask them, "I time nahi tha, ye nahi tha." So with the help of NLP, you can re-imprint in their subconscious so that they are more motivated to come to the sessions. Counselors, therapists will get quick results. See, I did this session on Sushma's parents who are so old, and her mother felt relief immediately within a day. Right. So these techniques, when used by counselors and therapists, will give quick results. To remove psychosomatic diseases, to deal with psychosomatic diseases, for emotional wellness, mental health. Teachers should definitely do it so that they can help their students and create a niche for themselves. The best part is I will also teach hypnosis, how to take a person deeper in the state of relaxation, which very few actually offer in their courses. Right. So this is about, if you are interested to know more about costing and all, you can connect with me. These are the techniques, theory we will cover. You can connect with me to know more. And we have a leadership program as well. So if this is what is required in the corporate, in your company, you can let me. So if you have any questions, you're free to ask, because you crossed 2 hours now, or I will close the session. So thank you, Shri Hari Devi, for joining in, and thank you, Minu and Rajendra, for being present till the end. I hope I have not offended anybody during this session. If I have, my apologies. I really didn't mean that. Okay. And have a wonderful weekend. Bye. Take care. Connect with me for more information. Stay connected. Continue to attend my sessions to remain positive and achieve your goals. Thank you very much. This is Sanjay Goel signing off. Bye. Take care and have a wonderful life ahead. See you soon in my next session. Also, recommend our sessions to friends and colleagues and contribute to the lives of people. More and more people can benefit out of this.
Thank you so much.
Bye. Take care. Minu. Bye. Thanks, Minu. Take care. See you soon.
So thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, Shri
You
Hari.
have
It was
taken,
wonderful having you. Yeah, you want to
yes,
say
sir.
something? Share something?
Yes, during that meditation class, you have to taken me in the future, and what are the solutions I received in my subconscious mind too. I thank you very much for this wonderful
Welcome.
experience, sir.
Welcome.
Very grateful, sir.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome, Shri Hari Devi. Thank you very much. Stay connected. You too
Yes, sir.
stay connected and see you soon. Bye. Take care. Have a wonderful life. Right. This is